stay tuned on the stage. You'll be reloaded to the video.
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye. What's up, everybody? Hi, how's it going? I'm in some random kind of dingy hotel room here in Billings, Montana. I got a show tonight with the with Candlebox and I believe it is the Rival Sons. Am I correct on that? I think it is Rival Sons. So it's good to be out here with you cats. What up? How's it going? Only a few minutes away from dropping my new music video for the song Filthy, and I really can't wait, man. I hope everybody is excited as I am. I know I'm pretty pumped up. This is a long time coming for me. I think my first record was really about kind of my journey to this point, right? My journey to getting signed, my journey to get my stuff out and heard on the radio. And now finally we're at this point where I can really start to tell you more about who I am as an individual and what makes me tick and what makes me crank, So I'm excited for this video. I had the honor of being able to have my son be featured in this video. So in the beginning of the video, you'll see he's got a bit of a cameo or two in the beginning of the video. My brother plays a role in this video too. So a lot of exciting stuff going on. And this is intense, man. I'm telling you guys, when you get to see this video, it's really intense. It's about what made me me. It's about what made me who I am. I came from a background I think that a lot of people would be maybe not as shocked or surprised about, but I don't know. It might be a little jarring for some people. I think, a lot of people think that without knowing me, I think if you meet me and kind of how I speak and articulate myself, I think a lot of people think I grew up in privilege, but the truth is quite opposite. I grew up in a time period in which a lot of people in poverty, a lot of Black people, namely, were dealing with a public health crisis, drugs, and poverty and violence and those kind of things were afoot. And, I was still, even with that being a very prominent feature of the ghettos in the neighborhoods back in the early 90s, there were still a lot of people making it out and a lot of people that were propelled out by their communities, kind of knowing that they couldn't, that these people really had an opportunity to get out and make something of themselves. So, I know people have probably heard the stories or seen the movies where, the dude in the hood has like a basketball or football scholarship, or he's like a really dope rapper, and everyone is trying their hardest to make sure that he does not fall into trouble and get into the same kind of trouble that happens when you are from poverty, man. So I get to really tell my story this time, which I'm really excited about. And I hope you guys like the single so far. So far right now, we're like knocking at the door of the top 25 on the Billboard rock charts. Not Billboard, Media Base right now. I think Billboard is to follow. But I'm super happy that you cats are with me today, man. What is this here? I got a question from 999. Says you were all over the radio last year. What did it feel like hearing "Take Me Away" on the radio, or that Mercy hit #1? When I heard "Take Me Away" on the radio, it's a good question. So when "Take Me Away" hit the radio, it was a trip. I think that was a trip. The first time I heard it was in Seattle, which wasn't as trippy because, the local radio station had played a version of Take Me Away before that. But the trippiest part for me was hearing Take Me Away, I think, on Octane when it was premiered. And then again in LA, that really blew my mind. It was on KLOS, legendary rock station out of LA. So those really blew my mind. But yeah, it's just good to be back, man. I'm back on the road. I was at home with the wife and kids for a little bit. And just really soaking it all in. My kids are getting big, but I was getting anxious halfway through there. I was getting real anxious about being able to go back out on tour. So I'm happy to be here and back on the road today, man. So yeah, and we're only I want to say 6 minutes away from premiering this new video now, man, which I'm really excited about. Again, you're live with me here in Billings, Montana, in a hotel room in the middle of nowhere, as I prepare to release a brand new music video and start a new cycle for a new record that will be hopefully coming out this next year, man. So I'm really excited for you cats to hear the new stuff. My new stuff is really, it is, like I said before, Take Me Away and Mercy and Emily and Baptized in Muddy Waters, Killing Season. These are all songs that were propelled me into a place to where I could get signed. But a lot of that is really from the past, So Filthy is right now. Filthy is a song that I wrote really right before my first record, first major record came out. but it was a record. When I started recording Filthy, it was a representation of where I'm at right now as an artist, as a musician. And it really, I don't know, man, we caught it. Working with Scott Stevens and Marty Fredrickson, we got to implement things that I grew up listening to, elements of hip hop, elements of rock and funk and soul. And I really tried to capture that feeling. I think a lot of people don't realize how difficult it can be for people to come out of poverty to make it in the world, man. And when you think about Prince and Michael Jackson came from a hut basically in Gary, Indiana. He grew up and had to overcome tremendous poverty with 8 other kids in his family. And so we often celebrate Michael for being the artist he was, but like we overlook the fact that Michael Jackson pretty much had to overcome the impossible to get there, And so this video, this music, the sound is a bit of paying homage to that, man. It's like, a little bit of funk, a little bit of Prince, got elements of hip hop, for the rappers that made it out. It's got elements of soul and blues and grunge and, all the things that I love about music too. But really it's a representation of this sound that you've heard over and over again throughout time and different kind of reiterated in different ways. This is that sound, man. It's got the pain and anguish of poverty. That poverty can ensue, wrapped into a song, man. That's why we love Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson had the blues and soul in his voice. You could hear the pain, and same goes for Prince. You can hear the pain in his voice, and Ray Charles and all these other cats, So it's super exciting. Have you ever heard a bass player make a sound like 808 live while sea walking? That would be tight. No, I've never seen that. Thank you, DeAndre. Man. So, yeah, this is a question from Was a Diva. Might be too nerdy for you, but a friend was running Villains Masquerade at Dragon Con, and it was all I have. I got the song you need. I was all I have. I've got the song you need. That's dope. Yeah, what was really funny about this song was before it came out. I got a interview from. I was being interviewed from an organization called Panda, which is the Professional Adult Nightclub DJ Association, because they thought it was going to be, they think it's going to be a strip club hit once it hits the strip club. So they were really pumped to hit me up and talk about Filthy, which I was pretty proud about, actually. So if you're ever in the strip club and you hear Filthy, you know why. There's a question from Case, and was my favorite show on the Canadian tour? Oh, I don't know, man. My favorite show is probably in Edmonton, which was at the Edmonton Convention Center, which was crazy because it was like it reminded me almost like being in like the hallways of the Kingdome back in the day. It's all concreted out. But the crowd was amazing, and they kept egging us on to come back on stage after opening up, which was a really cool experience as an opener, So yeah, well, we're 1 minute away, almost 1 minute away here. If anybody else got any questions before I take off here, man. I'm excited for y'all to hear it. And again, after I finish up this live stream, you don't have to go anywhere. All you have to do is stay right where you are, and the video will start automatically. And I honestly can't wait. I really can't wait to see what you all think. And thank you guys so much again for your love and support throughout the years, man. A lot of cats are brand new to what I'm doing now, but I had this big independent career that propelled me to where I'm at right now, and a lot of people that really supported me up to this point too. So I want to thank the new fans. I want to say hi to my kids. Hi, Amy, my wife, Amy. I want to say hi to Seller J and Raven and Quinny and Phoenix. I love you guys. It's good to be back on the road, but I already miss you guys. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. I'm gonna go ahead and swoop away, because they tell me I got to get off this thing before we start the live video, or I'm sorry, the premiere of the video. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so beautiful, and the reason I'm here is because of all your love and support, and you continue to listen to my music, and so I will continue to keep putting out the stuff that you love to hear, man. So we'll catch you guys next time. I got some work to do.